Hi everybody, here to do another general reading for you guys today. Hope you guys are keeping well. Thank you for being here. We're going to quickly check what messages come out for you today. If they don't resonate with you, no worries. You can always check the next video that I put out, or you can look through my playlists. They're timeless readings. So let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you today. And we're not going to ask any specific question. We're just going to see what comes out, okay? So what are the messages for the viewers of this video, please? Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Four of Cups, some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. First major arcana to show up. Okay, so it looks like you're learning something new right now. There's something that you're focused on. It could be in school even, but there's some sort of skill or some sort of learning that you're doing at the moment, and you're quite excited about it with this Page of Swords energy. I see you here quite excited. Things could be feeling like you're receiving a lot of information, a lot of downloads, a lot of research, things that you're learning, you're really grasping, and I feel like it's really propelling you to this Nine of Pentacles. This is you being able to take care of yourself on your own, independently, in your material world. You can see this person's dressed up pretty nicely. They have their pentacles on display behind them. So there is this sense of accomplishment and success independently, you know, from what's been studied, what's been learned, what information has been gathered. It's definitely something that's propelling you into that, pardon me, into that Nine of Pentacles. Now, while you're in this beautiful energy of the Nine of Pentacles, I do still see the Four of Cups energy. Maybe the love life right now is not satisfying you in the current energy. I do see a hand in that window offering you an emotional offering. You seem to ignore it. You seem to turn your back towards that cup. I'm not sure if you can really see that hand in the window offering you that love offer. You've got those three cups in the background that stay in the back of your mind, but I feel like you're just kind of ignoring something or someone that's currently in your energy, offering you either a date, a relationship, love and support. There's something that's boring you. It's like you've turned your back on love. You're not interested in the options that are coming forward. And I see you here with this major arcana. This is Sagittarius energy. I feel like you're trying to find balance in your emotions. You're trying to stay grounded. You're trying to also allow yourself to dream a little bit. You know, you're having to really stay focused on the material world there. And like I said, your emotional world seems a little bit down right now. So I feel like you're trying to tap into your dreams maybe while still staying, you know, in the reality of needing to keep one foot on land and stay grounded in reality, but you are allowing yourself to dream and really feel, you know, a sense of dreaming about what could be. Okay, we're going to clarify now. What's the Page of Swords? We've got the Ten of Wands. So that's some fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We've got the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer for the Nine of Pentacles. And for the Four of Cups, we've got the Star, major arcana, Aquarius energy. And we have the Six of Pentacles. And that's some earth energy there. So I feel like whatever this learning that you've done could be a higher learning. It could have even been information that you received, to be honest. There's something here that felt quite heavy. If this was some sort of learning that you had to take on, it felt very exhausting, very tiring, although exciting. I feel like you gained a lot of knowledge, but it was something that left you feeling exhausted and tired. That's closed out. That has propelled you to the Nine of Pentacles. So it was a very difficult journey. Whatever you closed out, whatever you learned in the past, you've taken that knowledge, you've kept it in your mind, you've carried the heavy load, and now you've been able to take a rest. You've been able to bask in those accomplishments, in those achievements, and you're quite proud of the hard work that you had to endure. You did it all on your own. You can't say that anybody lended you a hand. You're the one carrying all those wands. The wands are our ambitions, our goals, our determination to get things done, whether it's in our careers or anything that really drives us in life, things that are considered to be our passions and desires. So I do see, that period of learning has come to an end. Whatever you were studying or gaining insight on has come to an end. It's allowed you to free yourself and to show up in the successful energy. Now, of course, we can continue to learn in our lives. It's always good practice to always learn and exercise our brains throughout life, not to close ourselves off to further higher education, whatever it may be. Whether you're studying something self-taught, whatever it is, there's something that was very important to you that you really focused on, you put all your attention to, and you ended that cycle. You've done all the heavy carrying of that information that you carried. You could have had to work maybe multiple jobs while getting through this period of learning, of leveling up. And you go into this Nine of Pentacles, achievement, independence, material abundance, success. You've gained a lot of wisdom as well in the material world, and you're quite confident. You're able to stand on your own 2 feet, buy the things you want, be able to take care of yourself independently and not rely on anybody. And I feel like this energy brings in a lot of options. I feel like you're getting a lot of attention here. We've got the Seven of Cups. This is an energy of having quite a few options because you are gaining a lot of attention, gaining a lot of recognition for those achievements. And I feel like the options that are coming to you, like I said, the choices that are being presented to you are boring for you. It's like you're not interested. And these are connected to our emotions, our love, things that really move us emotionally. I feel like there's some level of multiple people possibly reaching out, offering you love, or offering just to kind of energetically get to know you a little bit on an emotional level. I feel like you're closed off to it. Yeah, I just feel like you're not moved by anybody right now. And we've got the Star Aquarius energy clarifying that Four of Cups. This is really talking about you taking a time out to connect with a higher power, divine, God, whoever it is that you connect to, or whatever it is that you connect to, could even be just yourself. I see you spending a lot of time alone here. With the star, you're healing. You're releasing something to the universe. You're wishing upon a star for healing, for hope. Hope that, a love offer that may come in or something emotionally fulfilling that comes in will be something that actually moves you, that actually gives you the hope to get excited about things again in regards to your emotional world here. So I do see you really, you could be praying, you could be wishing upon a star, but you're keeping the faith, you're staying hopeful. And I feel like you're really healing through something that was very difficult. Or something could be difficult in the moment. Maybe you felt rejected by somebody in love. Maybe you felt confused about the options that have been presented to you, or maybe you felt like a little bit confused as to what it is that you really do want emotionally for a fulfilling emotional connection with somebody, or just something that emotionally stimulates you. And so I see you really, putting your faith in the universe, staying hopeful, although kind of tuning out these options. They're not for you. They're not for you. This can also talk about a missed opportunity. So try not to stay too closed off. Take a look at what's being offered to you. But of course, if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't hit you in your soul, you have every right to turn your back on those offerings. Sometimes people can just be offering you emotional cups that are really not healthy for us. So keep that in mind. We've got Temperance here, another major arcana. So these two cards are really significant. They are major arcanas, meaning that these are major aspects in your life. They may stay in the background a little bit. You may not feel them so heavily or so forward in your life. These are things that are kind of in the background as to people don't see maybe what you're dealing with. And you're trying to, like I said, connect with yourself on a spiritual level, but also remaining grounded in your material world, not allowing the Nine of Pentacles to slip. I see you here being generous with others. With the Six of Pentacles, you could be giving to others, spending money on other people, donating, doing charity work. This could even talk about, what you put out in the universe. You are receiving that back. We've got those justice scales, the Libra scales in the person's hand who gives. So you could have been somebody who has given in the past, which will make, a return on your investment. And not to say that we give to expect something in return, but you are connecting with an angel here. And I feel like you yourself are part angel, part human. This person is half man, half woman, with, angel wings. So there's this sense of you being, connected to a higher spirit. You have this energy about you where it feels good for you to give. I feel like you are connected to others in a way that not many people are. You can relate to people on a empathetic level. You're emotionally intelligent, and I see you really having this kind of earth angel energy where you can really give to others, and people who receive your energy just love to receive it. And I mean, you're going to be getting some sort of karma, good karma here with this energy that you're exuding to others. So, whatever you're feeling called to do, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel balanced, I do see you doing that out of the goodness of your heart. Now, this could also tell me here that you're being advised here to be a little bit patient if you're waiting for a return on some sort of energy that you've put out there to somebody. If you've sent a message out to somebody, or you've reached out in some way asking for support or some sort of assistance, I see you here just being advised to be a little bit patient, temper your emotions, and this good response or this good support will come back to you. So let's see, let's go ahead and, yeah, look at this. Capricorn energy with the Devil card showing up here. There was something here that made you feel stuck when you were learning something. It could have felt like a very long journey that you had to go through to recognize truths about people in your life, addictions, habits, things that left you feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling depleted. Whatever it was, you have released it, okay? You could have felt like you had a lot going on while you were in this energy of trying to work, trying to get things done, trying to educate yourself in a higher learning here. It's like, pardon me, you had this devil energy, which could have talked about feeling trapped in something. So you have released yourself from this Ten of Wands, this difficult period in your life. Let's see, what's this? So we've got the High Priestess showing up with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So this is telling you to really follow your intuition. You are connected to a higher source. You are somebody who has a very deep intuition. It comes naturally to you. You could be somebody who has really, firm beliefs in either spirituality, religious beliefs, whatever it is. I feel like that's really helping you drive forward to that Nine of Pentacles when you trust your intuition, you trust your own counsel first, before trusting maybe, people who maybe don't have the best intentions for you, their advice to kind of tempt you to do things, either a shortcut or just giving you, advice that maybe isn't the best way to go. It's telling you here to trust your intuition. Okay, if something doesn't feel like a good option, if something doesn't feel like it emotionally sits right in your stomach, in your gut, in your soul, in your fiber, in your being, trust your intuition, okay? There's something about you really needing to believe in yourself and you will continue on this Nine of Pentacles, stable material wealth that you've obtained for yourself. And it could also be saying here as well, people around you could be wondering how you've developed yourself to this Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of mysterious right now. People are really curious about how you got to the position you're in. And I feel like you're willing to reveal support to others who seem genuine, people who seem good energy. I feel like you're willing to reveal some of that to them and assist them in some way, give them counsel. But I feel like your intuition will really guide you to block out the people who are maybe coming at you energetically to emotionally deplete you or coming in with not the best of intentions, okay? We've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, so this talks about you, again, waiting for something. This is a person here with the Three of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. You have a lot of ambitions. You have a lot of creativity in you. I feel like right now you feel like you're in this solitude, like you're alone on a planet that just people don't connect with you. I feel like you only really connect to yourself, to your your dreams, your beliefs, things that maybe you research that are more about spirituality or manifesting, whatever the case may be, whatever interests you. I feel like you're really connecting to that. You're feeling alienated from people emotionally. You're waiting for some sort of excitement to come hit you here with the Three of Wands. You've made plans, you've put out an intention to the universe, and I see you here just being patient to wait for those manifestations, those wishes to come to fruition, and you still have your hand firmly holding onto that wand. So you haven't given up on your ambitions. You're being patient here to wait for some sort of exciting offer to come in. Let's see, what's the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords? Yeah, I feel like you're going to take action to really, there's this energy of being patient, but also taking forward action. The Knight of Swords is somebody who is kind of a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more action-oriented to get things done, to get their point across as well. I feel like this could be you perhaps communicating with others here in regards to showing them like a level of action that needs to be taken, how to temper their anxiousness, their eagerness, how to stay balanced, like we see with this balance in the person who is giving, in that merchant. So I feel like you could be showing others how to balance out that eagerness, balance out, saying things before thinking, really trying to temper your emotions. Let's get one more for that. Six of Wands, yeah. So I feel like you could be teaching other people, you could be spending time with people, again, giving financially to people, but energetically you could just be investing in others, teaching them how to balance things out, how to get through what you've been through. And whatever you communicate to others, I feel like people really are receptive to it. They see that you are somebody who has had a victory, okay? The proof is in the pudding. The Six of Wands, this is somebody who's been through hell. This is a victory lap, a victory parade. You're being recognized by community members, people in your life. This could also be recognition online. Doesn't have to be in your immediate family or friends or workplace, but this is a card of success, okay? You're coming out victorious. You're doing a victory parade here. So I feel like whatever it is that people are receiving from you is really, really putting you on a pedestal in the fact of people are listening to what you have to say, what you have to teach, what you have to express, what you have to communicate. And I feel like you're teaching people how to stay connected to their spiritual realm and also into the realistic 3D realm, how to financially support ourselves, how to accept feedback when we are learning, when we are a student at something, how to continue to carry the heavy load and fight through temptations of wanting a shortcut, of wanting to give up, of basically falling into addictions or bad habits or bad patterns or toxic people, how to trust your intuition, how to trust the intuition to make a choice not to, give or energetically, emotionally give to people who are maybe not the best for your health, and how to stay patient, how to put an intention out to the universe with the star, how to be patient and wait, how to, turn our back on things that are not worth our time. And not to sound cold, but how to not allow energy vampires to kind of intercept the path that we're on. And I feel like whatever you're doing here, it is bringing in recognition, it's bringing in success, it's bringing this sense of achievement. You're sitting here with somebody on the car, the confetti is flowing, you're being celebrated, you're being recognized. So this could also tell me that whatever you've been giving out to others, you're going to receive some sort of good karma, some sort of success, some sort of celebratory energy where you will be appreciated. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that that helped whoever needed to hear that. And if you did like that video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.